What's going on YouTube? I am back with another video. In this one we have a SGC preview and then an SGC grading reveal. So about a week or week and a half ago, I actually did I believe I did a preview of what I was going to send to SGC, and it was just a ton of Marvel cards. So the stack right here on the right, the SGC Reveal, are all cards that I opened from my Marvel Spider-Man Metal Universe hobby box. These are not from the blasters. I did have some nice pulls out of the blasters, and those were actually, I sent a few of those a couple days after this one. So those actually I think are supposed to be delivered tomorrow. So yeah, excited to show you guys those. I will say they did not grade super well. So I didn't look at them super close. I just kind of wanted to send them to be graded and get them back super quick. So yeah, they did not grade super well. I'll go ahead and say that. And then the two stacks over here, one stack I'm actually considering sending to PSA, and then this stack right here, I actually do have an SGC group submission that was due this weekend. Probably gonna go out tomorrow on Monday. So those are gonna go in that group submission. So we're gonna get into all that here in a minute, but real quick before we do, just have a couple of announcements. So there's actually some Panini rewards packs releasing, I believe tomorrow. It's either tomorrow or Tuesday, but it's the Optic White Sparkle packs. And I am just a little bit short on points. So I've been posting on Instagram and stuff. If anyone's selling points, to hit me up. So if anyone out there does have Panini points for a sale, please contact me. I'm about in between like 1,000 to 1,500 points short. Those packs are very expensive. They're coming in at 5,000 points. So a lot of points just for one pack. But I do really want to pick one up because again, I've mentioned once I do hit 25,000 subscribers, I'm planning a big pack opening video. So really excited about that. And that would be a really great addition to that video. So really want to pick one of those up. And that brings me to my next point. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, I would certainly appreciate that. We are closing in on 25,000. I believe we're somewhere around like 500 short right now. So if you have not subscribed, I would definitely appreciate that. And now let's go ahead and get into this video. So we are going to start with the preview cards, and then we'll get into the reveal after that. So again, the 3 or 4 over here are cards that I'm considering sending to PSA. Still haven't quite made up my mind. If I do send to PSA, they're going to go at that economy level, which is $50 per card. But also, you know, I'm still kind of up in the air about SGC because that price point and the turnaround time, you just cannot beat it. You know, that's kind of the dilemma. Do I want to spend $50 on these to send to PSA and wait, you know, not crazy long, probably like a month and a half to 2 months? Or do I want to send them to SGC around like 25 bucks and have them back in a week? So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. What would you guys do? I'd be interested to know. But first up, we do have a Trevor Lawrence out of Flux. So this card was actually supposed to go in the last series of Fire Packs, but it did not get delivered in time to put it in there. And I just decided to cut it off at 50 packs and basically not include this. So this one is a Trevor Lawrence out of Flux, and it is the blue parallel, which is pretty short print to 25. I got a really good deal on this one. I believe I picked this one up for like maybe 70 bucks. Pretty cheap on a pretty short print Trevor Lawrence. So the condition is okay. I think it's kind of like a borderline. If I send it to SGC, I would predict a 9.5. If I send a PSA, it's kind of borderline. Could get a 10, could get a 9. So I'm kind of up in the air on that as well. But we'll see what happens. So kind of, again, deciding still what to do with that one. And then next one up, we do have a Cade Cunningham Instant Impact Silver. The value is not crazy on this one, and that's kind of the thing on this one. I do think if I send it to SGC, if it got a 10, the value wouldn't increase that much. Whereas if I send it to PSA, I think it would get a bigger value increase. So might send that, probably going to send that one to PSA at economy. But then the other thing is I am planning a big Fire Pack series for the start of the NBA season as well in October. So not sure if that would be back in time. Whereas if I send it to SGC, it would definitely be back in time. So there's another dilemma on that one, as well as this one. We did pull a Scotty Barnes. So I ripped a couple blasters off camera, and that's actually where these two came from. The Cade and then the Scotty Barnes Cracked Ice. So again, same as the Cade, I just can't decide. And then this one, the Trey Lance Optic Green Velocity. pulled this one in that big optic opening I did. So I thought the condition looked pretty good on this one. Centering is just a hair off. So honestly, I think PSA might be a little bit more lenient on centering than SGC. So we're looking at economy probably on that one. And now we'll go ahead and get into the cards that are definitely going to SGC. The 2 Davis Mills cards that I did pull off camera in those the optic hanger packs. And then we got a Trevor Lawrence base card. I think that one, it's a little bit off center top to bottom, but I'm hoping it can still pull the 10 with SGC. And then we're going to send a Justin Fields White Hot Rookies. And then we are going to send both of these Mac Jones legendary logos. Thought those looked in pretty good shape. For having all that chrome on that card, I thought those did look pretty good. So now, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into our SGC reveal again. These are all going to be Marvel cards. So if Marvel is not your all's thing, you probably don't, you're probably not going to care about these. So I'm actually going to start with a few that I did already sell on eBay. And that's why I want to go ahead and get this video recorded so I can get these shipped out. I believe the same seller actually picked up both of these black bolts. So we got the black bolt gold card. That one did get an SGC 9. And then this one actually looks really, really cool. I'm a big fan of the look of this card. This one is the Grandiose Parallel. And it did get the 9.5. So honestly, one of the better grades on these Marvel cards. The 9.5s and 10s were hard to come by for sure. So if you guys did rip any of the Spider-Man Metal Universe, definitely look at the cards very, very close. They are going to be very hard to get 10s. And then next one up, this one did sell on eBay, but I'm still not sure. It sold a few days ago, but I actually don't think the seller has paid yet. So I don't know if this one's going to go unpaid or not. But this was the Craven Z-Force out of 100. So it was numbered to 100 and it did get a 9. So we'll see what happens with that one. Hopefully the seller does, or the buyer does pay for that one. And then we did get a 9.5 on the Captain Marvel. So a lot of these cards I'm actually going to keep as like display pieces. So might put them in the background there or maybe behind me somewhere. But honestly, I think of all the cards in this set, I think this might be my favorite artwork. Captain Marvel is not my favorite character by any means. But I think they just killed it on this artwork. I love that picture. So I was definitely happy to get a 9.5 on that one of my favorite looking cards. And then next up, we have a base Hulk. This one did get an 8.5. So not the best grade on that one for sure. But, again, very nice looking card. On some of these cards, I wasn't really too concerned about the grade. Just wanted to get them slabbed up and again, kind of use them as like display pieces. So some of the bigger like Avenger characters like Hulk and Iron Man, I just kind of want to put them on display. So I actually might do a better job in the future. I'm sure I'll get more of these. So I might actually do a better job in the future of evaluating these and trying maybe to get 10s in the future. But we do have an Iron Man, that one got a 9. And then we do have our PMG coming up. So our PMG Molten Man did get a 9, which I'm pretty happy about. Typically, these are very, very tough grades. So a 9 is actually a really solid grade on a PMG. So I will certainly take that one. And that one is available too. I believe it is on eBay at a fixed price. So if anyone's interested, you feel free to hit me up on Instagram or something like that. This one's also available, the Beast Grandiose. So on the 2 Grandiose, we did get 9.5. So Grandiose might be a little bit easier to grade. If anyone out there does have these and they're looking to grade some. And then next up, this one is also available. Not really too concerned with holding on to the Miles Morales. So this one is just a base, got a 9. And these are going to be very, very cheap. If anyone out there is interested and you want to pick this one up for maybe, honestly, like 25 bucks, hit me up. A lot of these I will be willing to let go of for pretty cheap. And then same thing here on the Hobgoblin. I just thought that one was a really cool card. And actually, you know what? When I sent this one in, I'm realizing that this is a base card. I think when I sent this one in, it has that gold background. I thought it was gold, but I realized after I sent it in, you tell the parallel by where it says metal. So this is just a base, and I'm pretty sure I thought this was gold. So that was definitely not a good one to send in. So this one's available too, super cheap if anyone's interested. Now this one is the gold. So we got the Ant-Man Light FX Gold. This one's got an 8.5. So tough grade on that one. Probably gonna hold on to that one. I do like Ant-Man, so I'll hold on to that one. And then We got Carnage, so that one got a 9 on the Carnage. Really cool artwork there. Like that one a lot. And then we're gonna hold on to this one as well. Big fan of Wolverine, definitely one of my favorite characters. So 8.5 again, tough grade. And then finally, we are gonna end with Thor. So another one that I do wanna hold on to. And this one did get a 9. So no 10s there. I think that honestly might be my very first SGC submission ever where I did not get a 10. So very unfortunate there. But again, didn't look at some of those. Most of those I didn't look at super close at all. So maybe, you know, in the future when I get some more, I'll check them out a lot closer, try to get some 10s. So we'll see. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this one. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up and I'll see you soon.